what do you do if you are still working and have employer group coverage, but you're about to turn 65? Or maybe your spouse is about to turn 65. This is a common question that I get almost every day. So I wanted to give you examples of what I look at when I'm looking over these situations with people that I speak to. The first thing I always look at is what kind of coverage do you have through your employer? Is it good coverage? How much does it cost you? What is your deductible? What is your maximum annual out of pocket? I look at all the cost. It's all about numbers, right? So we're going to look at what your employer plan costs and then what Medicare will cost you and compare the two and see what might be better. If you are currently getting a lot of medical care, then you'll want to consider those things as well. A lot of times when you're healthy, it can be difficult to make the decision because you don't know. We don't have a crystal ball. So you just have to feel good about the decision that you make. Another question we get is, do we even add a portion of Medicare to our employer coverage? Medicare comes in two parts. You can have Part A and Part B. Part A generally has no premium as long as you have worked in the United States 40 quarters or 10 years. And so a lot of people will get on Medicare Part A. This can be really great, especially when you retire. When you retire, if you have Part A in place already, then you already have your Medicare number. If you forget, oh my goodness, I have to add Part B and I am going to run out of coverage in 2 weeks, it just makes it a little bit easier for you to add Part B to your already existing Part A. Also, people will plan to retire maybe at age 70, and then something will come up, maybe a health situation, an injury or accident will happen, and it will force you into retirement earlier. And if that happens where you lose coverage in a short period of time, if you have Part A in place already, that can make it a lot easier. Now, a reason why you wouldn't want to get Medicare Part A is if you have a high deductible health plan through your employer and you are contributing to an HSA, or your employer is contributing to the HSA. If you go on Medicare, even if it's just Part A, and you're making contributions, or your employer is making contributions to that HSA, you will be taxed on the HSA. So something that is supposed to be a pre-tax contribution will then become a taxable contribution. So keep that in mind because it would happen when you do your taxes. So you're first going to compare your plans and see which one is most cost effective for you to either stay on your employer plan or to go to Medicare. When you turn 65, that's called a qualifying life event. That means that you can come off of your employer health plan in the middle of the plan year with that qualifying life event. So keep that in mind. But again, if you like your plan and it's a high deductible health plan and you're contributing to an HSA, you're not going to want to add Part A or B until you are ready to retire. There is another video about retiring and how to get Medicare going, so please look for that video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.